Ladies and gentlemen, this year's valedictorian, Warida Rashid.
Thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, esteemed faculties, guests, and my fellow graduates, good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2017. I cannot express in words what an honor it is to be standing here representing you. First off, I thank God for everything. I'm grateful to my teachers, my husband, my mother-in-law, and my dear friends for their constant support. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing here in front of 1,000 people today and having a panic attack. When I heard that I have to write a valedictory speech, I followed the same approach I did to write any other paper. If you can guess it, I Googled speech templates, got distracted by social media, and finally finished it at the last moment. Don't get me wrong, I was really happy about getting this shiny thing, but I don't think I quite understood the connotations until I was told. I was told that it means I'm the one chosen person from this entire student body to represent it and to share something precious, meaningful, and valuable that we can all take home and apply it to our lives. No pressure. I think they already regret choosing me, but I'll give it a shot. Going back to my Google search, I came across a few pointers, and one of them was to share a story that you all can relate to. But since it's not a graded paper, I decided to make an exception and tell you a story that I don't think will be relatable to anyone here. Well, maybe to the sense of it, but not to the actual story. It's a story of my failure, as some may say, but it was the one time I did something challenging. Remember, after high school, when we were supposed to be having a vacation, but instead, for the first time, we fell into a pit of uncertainty. The admission tests. I somehow managed to perform well in those, and I ended up at BUIT, Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology. You heard me right. Among the deafening sounds of crushing dreams and breaking hearts, I soared like an eagle thinking, I made it. Well, I wanted to study CSE, but settled for architecture because, you know, it was BUIT. But soon enough, I realized that, well, I wasn't fit for it. I was terrible at designing, and most importantly, I didn't enjoy it. I felt stuck, and I lost my sense of purpose. I still held on thinking that I'll get used to it. But it was always in the back of my mind that, well, I wasn't happy. And since I'm not any good, no one can benefit from me staying here either. Then one day, after 3 long years, I was returning from class and I told myself that, well, I'm not going back there tomorrow. I quit. I came home, went to the BRAC University website for the first time, and I saw the summer 2014 admission test notice. I'm not even going to share the rest of the story with you because, well, BRAC University, you are the rest of my story. Oh, and spoiler alert, it has a happy ending. What I did was very controversial. People still come up to me and they bash me for making that decision. But like a great philosopher of our time, Taylor Swift, I shake it off. Being here studying CSE, I finally felt at home. My journey here started with profound gratitude, you see, because it was my precious second chance. And gratitude can change the way we see things. So when I got here, everything seemed so nice to me. I mean, I liked everything here. Even those very questionable green liquid soaps or those massive queues in front of the elevators, they didn't bother me as much. No, we didn't have the big campus, but we had our cafeterias, Bortala, Prangon, that Robin Mama's place in architecture floor, and, well, this campus. But most importantly, if you take a look around you, we had friends. We made it work, didn't we? What I'm trying to say is, I don't think things would have been the same for me if I didn't make that mistake first. I wouldn't appreciate what I got as much as I do now. Gratitude is a very powerful thing. So let me have this opportunity to tell you, I regret nothing. So to end this, I want to say that life is too short to live up to those so-called social standards, to not go after what we really want. And I learned it the hard way that sometimes we need to make mistakes to truly understand who we are and where we belong. So don't be afraid of those. There will always be a second chance. We just have to learn to take it, and it will never be too late to take it. Let's take charge of our lives from here on out so that someday we can take charge of this society. Let's do our best, but if you're anything like me, stop right before they make you stand in front of a crowd and give a speech. Thank you all very much.